Is this thing working?
Hi, everybody. My name is Factorina Phil. I'm Miss Phil's cousin. She asked me if I would talk to you today about some things that you're going to learn about. So, I guess let's talk about them. Well, I'm a scientist. I specifically like to look at things called microorganisms. That's why I'm a microbiologist. You might have heard of other microbiologists like Louis Pasteur, who he actually helped create the vaccine, which is a really cool thing. And I like to wear this hat because it helps to look like my brain and all the different thoughts that I have because I like learning about facts. It's a good thing I'm named Factorina, isn't it? So my cousin, Miss Phil, that's your PE teacher, she asked me if I would talk to you guys a little bit about germs, and I love germs. It's what I study. So I'm excited about that. I hope you're excited too. I know that not a lot of people really know too much about germs. They just think that they're bad. They're not all bad, but we'll get to that maybe another day. But for right now, I want to teach you a little bit about the basics about germs. So I have this cool little handy dandy chart here, which is actually looking like a what? An umbrella. And I like to call it a Germ Briella. So one thing you can think about with our Germ Briella is that the whole umbrella is germs, but there are different types of germs that make up that umbrella. Isn't that kind of cool? So there's fungi and worms and viruses. I know the media has been talking a lot about this lately with the coronavirus. We'll talk about that again another time too. And then there's bacteria and protozoa. Those are big fancy words, but they're all just different kinds of germs, which is why they make up the germbrella.
I've got another way to explain how germs have different types of germs in them. Let's look at this. Let's pretend that this big box is a school. So everything inside of that school is a Nelson Knight, right? But inside of that big old school, which would be like the term germ, there are different types of classrooms inside of it. Like in kindergarten, let's say this is Miss Francisco's class. In first grade is Miss Perkins' class. In second grade it would be Miss Ruckman's class. In third grade, perhaps Miss Morgan's class. In fourth grade, we're going to see, maybe Miss Woodard's class. And then also in fifth grade, Miss Vasquez's class. And let's not forget that maybe Miss Churchill's class is there, Miss King's class is there, and let's not forget about the office. So each one of these boxes is inside the big box. The big box is the term germ, but on the inside in the smaller boxes, all these little boxes, which are the classrooms, make up what a germ is, but they're different kinds. They're all individual, right? Isn't that cool? So that's like saying that maybe Miss Ruckman's class, instead of being called Miss Ruckman, it would be a bacteria. And maybe instead of Miss Morgan's class, that would be fungi. And that goes on and on with the protozoa and the viruses and all the others that I talked about. They're all germs, but they're different types of germs, just like in our school, all right? Cool, right? Science is awesome.
So, well, I hope you learned a little bit about something today with our germbrella, the different types of germs that we have, just like the example of your school. And the whole school would be like the germbrella, but inside the school, the different classrooms would be the different classifications of the type of germ that it is. I hope that makes more sense. Tomorrow I'll come back and talk a little bit more about some viruses and bacteria, because those ones are the ones that we encounter probably the most in our lives. So I'm going to talk a little bit more about that. But until then, I hope you guys have a really cool, awesome, and safe day. And I know that I like being inside with my microscopes and things, but I hope you get to go outside a little bit today too, okay? So thanks for sharing your time with me, and I'll come back tomorrow for day 3 of our week 2 lesson. Bye!
Whoopsie me, I forgot to say that my cousin Miss Phil asked me to tell you about the video that's down in the description. So if you'd like to watch a little bit more about germs, which why wouldn't you? They're awesome. You can just go down there and click on the link and watch a little 2.5-minute video. I actually love it. So I hope you like it too. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.